Once upon a time, on a blistering hot summer day, a brilliant black crow was flying across a barren landscape. The sun was beating down without mercy, drying up every river, pond, and puddle in sight. The poor crow had been flying for hours, and his throat was completely parched. He felt so terribly thirsty that his wings grew heavy, and he feared he might not be able to fly much longer. Just as he was about to give up and rest on a dry branch, his sharp eyes caught a glimpse of something down below. Sitting quietly in the dusty yard of an empty house was an old, tall clay pitcher. Hope suddenly rushed through his tired body. With the last of his strength, he swooped down and landed gently on the rim of the pitcher. He peeked inside, and to his great joy, there was water. But his happiness did not last long. The water level was sitting right at the very bottom of the tall, narrow pitcher. The crow stretched his neck as far as he could, reaching down, 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 but his beak just couldn't touch the water. He tried to push the heavy pitcher over with his wings and claws, hoping to spill the water out, but the thick clay was much too heavy to budge. He stood back, feeling defeated. But this crow was not the type to surrender easily. He looked around the dry, dusty ground, thinking hard. That is when he noticed a pile of small, smooth pebbles scattered near the base of the pitcher.
Suddenly, a clever idea sparked in his mind. He hopped over to the pebbles, picked one up in his beak, and dropped it into the pitcher. It hit the water with a tiny splash. He picked up another pebble and dropped it in. Then another and another. He worked patiently under the burning sun, hopping back and forth, dropping stone after stone into the narrow pitcher. Slowly but surely, his hard work began to pay off. With every single pebble that sank to the bottom, the water rose a little bit higher. He didn't stop until the cool, clear water reached the very top of the pitcher. Finally, the thirsty crow dipped his beak in and drank deeply. It was the sweetest, most refreshing water he had ever tasted. His energy returned, his thirst was completely gone, and with a joyful flap of his wings, he flew back up into the clear blue sky. The moral of the story is, where there is a will, there is a way. With a little bit of patience and clever thinking, no problem is too difficult to solve.